See, you have to understand that after a while, everything becomes redundant. Everything is literally going around in circles and trying to maintain an element of surprise. But really, what's going on is this confusion it's a controlled accident that creates constraint and allows one to inevitably look forward and seek and become excited and begin to hope and maintain hope throughout the discovery of the self, and understand that when you do discover that there is no point and that everything is just a happening, it's a happenstance, it's just a simplicity of the is, and what makes it seem complex is the controlled accident that perpetuates that precise moment every single time that it unravels. But what's really going on is it's an interpretation. It's an updated version of what's being interpreted, what's being projected as something concrete, yet at the foundation it's elusive. It's an illusion that looks real. But you also have to understand that reality is a word, it's a thought, it's a think. And that definition of the meaning behind reality is something that's perceived within each moment based on how you look at it. But at the core, it's innately meaningless. There is really no such thing as reality. Even the word is just a definition that has a certain kind of frequency and vibrates and radiates and creates this feeling, this stimuli that makes it seem so-called real. But everything is real, everything is not real. I mean, it's just word manipulation. But the feelings and the sentiments that come from these words are constructed and designated to have a certain type of application, and that application is what makes it distinct, precise, and the guide and the notion of how things should be constructed, and such thing as law and institution and order are established from that kind of submission to the so-called reality or the so-called existence as we see it fit, because what's going on is just basically, like I said, the reinterpretation and redundancy. Even the clock goes round and round. I mean, the universe itself, the solar system is going around in circles. So that itself is proof that we're basically in the middle of nowhere and everywhere at the same time, because there's no such thing as nowhere and everywhere, really. It's just words defining a meaning, and that meaning extending a feeling. So my conclusion to this whole analysis is that the point to life is pointless, and the pointlessness of the point itself is the fact that it's pointless. And making a point is simply, for lack of a better word, is. It just simply is. It's a happening. And there's pleasure, there's pain, there's passion, there's many different attributes that come along with that pointlessness, so-called. So now, for me personally, my faith in God is what gives me some kind of purpose and some kind of hope of what to do next. Because I'm on a journey, I'm on a path, I'm on a pattern that's self-perpetual and it's self-discovering and very much exciting, but also painful and also hard. Yet you enjoy the pain, you enjoy the suffering that leads to that moment of clarity when you become even more deeply inclined and deeply aware of the happening or the is. So, understanding that the construct of the design is to always maintain an element of surprise, making it seem like there's something to live for, and it's up to the individual to take advantage of whether or not they're going to project themselves as something that has purpose or that doesn't. It's all play, just a very serious play.